The first championship OSU is set to host will be the men's and women's cross-country championships in 2022. Wrestling in 2023 at the BOK Center in Tulsa. The men's and women's tennis championships in 2024. And the NCAA men's golf regionals here at Carson Creek in 2025. OSU's women's tennis is starting to get into the swing of things. I'll preview their tournament this weekend, coming up. This weekend in Austin, the Cowgirls competed individually, with only 3 golfers participating. However, team golf will resume for the Pokes October 22nd at the Cowgirl Classic, right here at Carson Creek in Stillwater. The Jayhawks are going to need a lot of help from Williams and others if they're going to beat this 17th ranked Cowboy team. Kickoff will be at 2:30 on Saturday inside Memorial Stadium. For the Poke Report, I'm Tyler Blackburn. Oklahoma State has some of the newest and nicest facilities in the Big 12 and across all of collegiate athletics for that matter. In February, universities across the country submitted bids to host various NCAA championship events in the upcoming years. Oklahoma State was one of those schools, and they won big by securing the opportunity to host 4 different events from 2022 to 2025. It's a big opportunity for the university to showcase their state-of-the-art facilities to the rest of the NCAA, and Athletic Director Mike Holder knows this, stating, quote, "What a great opportunity for all of us here at Oklahoma State to host these events. Our facilities are some of the best around, and I know that our people will make these events truly special for all involved." The first championship OSU is set to host will be the men's and women's cross-country championships in 2022. Wrestling in 2023 at the BOK Center in Tulsa. The men's and women's tennis championships in 2024. And the NCAA men's golf regionals here at Carson Creek in 2025. The last time the team hosted the championships at Carson Creek in 2018, they won the NCAA team title on the backs of current pros Victor Hovland and Matthew Wolf. Holder also said he looks forward to having that kind of success again in 2025, and to creating more memories like lifting the tournament trophy here 2 years ago. This will also be the 9th time OSU Wrestling has hosted championships. The 34-time title holders most recently hosted the event in 2006. Both cross-country and tennis will finally get the chance to host championships after their 2020 opportunity was washed away by the COVID-19 pandemic. Freshman tennis player Etienne Donnet talked about the opportunity given and looks forward to participating at the championships when the time comes his senior year.
If this kind of competition is in our university, it's always better for us. We will love to compete.
His coach talked about what it means for the university, city, and specifically the tennis program to have their first championship hosting opportunity in 2024.
I think that just shows the commitment of our school, athletic director and everyone who's helped tennis grow in this community to host the prestigious event.
OSU is a proud university with a long history of winning and success, and they will now get to show that off along with their facilities the next few years right here in Stillwater. For the Poke Report, I'm Tyler Blackburn. The fall semester is coming to a close already, which means some sports on campus are wrapping up their seasons. That's the case with Cowboy tennis after they finished their fall season last weekend in Dallas, Texas at the Fall Series Championship. Freshman Etienne Donnet picked up the only win for the Pokes by defeating OU's Alex Martinez 6-4, then 7-5 on day 2. Sophomore Emil Hudd was the only other Cowboy to compete, but would have to withdraw due to injury. Donnet talked about the competition they faced in Dallas and his win at the event.
I won this match. I play in the important points. I play better than him. That's just all. But then all the players there were very good, and it was very nice for us, Emil and me, to play against good guys like them.
The tennis team uses the fall semester as a gear-up for the spring, where they get into a more demanding schedule. The Cowboys participated in just 3 events this fall, as opposed to the 5 last fall. The good news? The team has stayed relatively the same and have played together before. Coach Jay Udwadia talked about what he saw from his guys in the fall and how they made the best of the situation.
There's no disadvantage as far as playing tournaments this fall. As a coach, I want them to play as much as possible. Maybe it'd be nice to play 1 or 2 more, but I think we maximize what we hope to accomplish.
Although COVID threw a wrench in their plans like it has to so many others and wasn't ideal for the team, Udwadia said that everything ended up being just fine in the end.
practice sometimes could get a little stale at some point without tournaments, but we handled it pretty well. And like I said, we were able to play 3 events, so it worked out well for us.
The Cowboys will begin their main season January 14th against Wichita State at the Greenwood Tennis Center in Stillwater. They will then look to win their first ever Big 12 championship when the series starts on April 22nd in Waco, Texas. For the Poke Report, I'm Tyler Blackburn. OSU Cowgirl Tennis will be participating in the ITA Central Regional Championships this weekend in Arkansas. This will be only their second tournament of the season following the OU Invitational 2 weeks ago. The Cowgirls had some success in Norman, winning 13 out of a total 18 matches overall. With only one tournament before the regional championships, however, it's been an adjustment from last season where they had 4 tournaments beforehand to prepare. Their head coach talked about the adjustment and how they've been able to gear up for the tournament this weekend.
The girls are pretty familiar with all the people in the draw, and I'm confident in our team and what our team brings to the court each time. And I think it's really more about us and just being the best version of ourselves and just control what you can control on the court. Do your best, focus on your side of the net, and I think everything else will take care of itself.
One of the stars of the team, junior Lisa Marie Rue, said that despite these new challenges presented to the team by the coronavirus pandemic, they're still preparing like business as usual.
The key is that you just have to focus on every match, not like a tournament as a whole. Just focus on what you have in front of your eyes and just work on like every point, kind of.
Historically, the Cowgirls have had great success in this tournament in recent years. Rue is a returning All-American in doubles with partner in crime Ayumi Miyamoto. Last year at the regionals, they claimed the doubles title by defeating 2 of their own teammates. Rue was also crowned the individual champion by beating another fellow Cowgirl. Coach Young talked about what we can expect to see from the team this weekend.
Right now we have a very strong team, and everybody's capable of doing well, and hopefully we get to the same situation that we were last year where we're playing each other for the finals, and then I can sit back and relax and just watch it.
The regional championships will be held from Friday, October 23rd to Sunday the 25th at the Billingsley Tennis Center in Fayetteville, Arkansas. For the Poke Report, I'm Tyler Blackburn.